Welcome to Papa Bojo's Kitchen. Today is part 2 of how to make homemade kielbasa. We're going to make smoked kielbasa. And if you remember the last video, I showed you how to cut up the meat. I showed you how to season it and grind it. And we put it in the refrigerator. And now we're ready to bake it. I filled the hopper of my sausage making little machine here. I've got a manual one. I've got that in place. And I've also got my casings, natural casings, they're hog casings, put on to my, my nozzle. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get this meat coming out. I've got the casing put all the way in, and you don't want any air, so you see the meat is starting to come out. Once you see the meat is just coming out like that, then you're going to take a casing and you're going to pull your casing out a little bit, enough so you can tie a knot. Okay? Once you get that knot tied, oh, not as easy as it looks. Once you get that knot tied, then you're ready to start. You hold this right here and you try not to get any air and bubbles in it. And you just let the sausage start coming out all on its own. We'll make one link here. You want to put just enough pressure so it's just tight enough, but not so tight that you split it. So that's going to be about 2 links right there. I'm going to stop. I'm going to back my machine off. I'm going to pull this out here, and I'm going to pull some of this, of the casing out, just long enough where I can tie it into a knot. Now, because I'm going to be smoking this, I'm going to tie these 2 pieces together. And then I'll show you how I'll use string to tie it to my smoking rack. So now, I've got one nice link of kielbasa ready to smoke, or again, you can slowly boil this and finish it off in the oven as fresh kielbasa. I'm going to continue on making the rest of them until all my meat's gone, and then we'll come back and get ready for the smoking process. So I've made all my sausage links, and now what I'm going to do is I've got my grate that goes in my smoker upside down. And then what I'm going to do, and you can find what works for you best, I take the links and I tie them together tight like this several times. Then I just get a piece of string. And I take the piece of string and I drop it between one of the grills. I bring it up. I tie it in a knot a couple times. And voila. What you see is when I hang them upside down, they're going to hang like this. And I'll do the ones in the middle as well. And then next time I'll see you, we'll be out at the smoker. As you can see, I've got my sausage links in my smoker. They're going to go in here for 3 hours at 140. And then after that, we're going to parboil them at 170 for 20 minutes. So it's been 3 hours, and the kielbasa has been smoking for the past 3 hours at 140 degrees. We're going to take them out now, and we're going to give them a 170-degree hot water bath, parboiling them for 20 minutes. So my water's running at about 175 degrees, and when I drop these in, it's going to drop the temperature a little bit. I'm going to put all these in the pool together. We've got all the kielbasa submerged, and we're going to check the water temperature right now. Just a little below 170, but that's okay. I've still got the heat on. It's going to heat up now. We're going to set the timer for 20 minutes. And we're going to let these parboil now for 20 minutes. So these have been in 170-degree water, a bath for about 20-25 minutes. The internal temperature of the sausage is at 175 to about 180. So these kielbasa are all done. Now we can let them cool. We can refrigerate them, eat them within 2 to 3 days, or we can wrap them tightly or vacuum seal them and put them in the freezer for a good time. So anyways, here is a fresh homemade kielbasa. I hope you'll try it. I mean, it's great for the holidays. And I hope you come and join me again on another episode of Papa Bojo's Kitchen. Buon appetito, everybody. Goodbye.